Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. If you have not yet watched my video from yesterday where I did my personal opinion of the top 10 all-time TV comedies, please go back and watch that. That's our third top 10 so far since we started the channel, because 2 weeks ago I did the top 10 all-time candy bars. That was not my opinion. That was off a website I found that did it just based on overall sales. And then last week we did my opinion of the top 10 all-time wrestlers. And then, as I said yesterday, was top 10 all-time TV comedies. I'm trying to go off the cuff about once a week and do a different top 10 or top 5 list. For the people out there that subscribe and watch the videos that are not a big fan of sports or like just one sport, not all sports, and that way there's videos they can watch as well. And also, as I said in yesterday's video, I'm going to try to start wearing a hat in each video because, first of all, it helps with the sun beating through the window. But on top of that, also, since I'm a huge sports fan, I figured when we talk collegiate sports, I'd wear a Clemson hat. When we talk baseball, I'll wear a Braves hat. And I'm going to try to find me a Kyle Busch hat to wear when we talk about NASCAR. I'll have me a Kyle Busch hat. And today we're going to be talking NASCAR, but I do not yet have a Kyle Busch hat, so I'm going to wear my Braves hat since Major League Baseball has opening day coming up here very, very shortly. Most teams kick off either tomorrow or Friday, so I'm very excited about that. We're going to try to be doing a Braves report about once a week. I won't be doing one every day because baseball is pretty much almost an everyday sport, and I don't want to do a Braves report every single day. For those of you that don't like too much baseball, I don't want to overflood you with baseball, but I'll try to do one about once a week. We've already gotten several suggestions for things to do in Pigeon Forge and or Gatlinburg next week. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, please feel free to drop them in the comments section or my wife's Facebook page or my Facebook page. We're always up for taking ideas and suggestions. We'll try to record as much as we can. What we can't record, we'll just try to talk about it in a later video. But when you have 3 small kids, especially twins, it's going to be hard to record every single thing and be able to sit there and talk about it without 1 or 2 of the twins hollering and screaming and wanting something. Because if you don't have kids, or if you go on vacation, don't take your kids, you know, when you go on vacation, your kids, they don't sleep too much. They're awake almost the whole time because they want to enjoy the fun too. So if they do go to sleep, it's 25, 30 minutes, and that's it. So it's going to be hard to record everything, but we'll try to record as much as we can and then cut the video short when we do, so that if it is quiet, we can get it done before it starts getting noisy and loud again. But please feel free to drop us a comment and let us know if you have any ideas or suggestions on what we can do today. We're just going to do a quick rundown of the NASCAR Bristol dirt race. Now, of course, they're not going to race this week because it's Easter weekend. They'll be back the following Saturday, April the 10th, back at a short track, Martinsville, but this time it won't be on dirt. It'll be a regular Martinsville asphalt race. So we're going to do a quick rundown of the top 10 about the Bristol race. If you have any comments, please feel free to let us know. And also, make sure you like the page, comment, share, and subscribe and help us continue to grow. Now, this past Sunday, actually it was Monday because it rained Sunday, we now have 7 winners in 7 races because Joey Logano won the Bristol dirt race, followed by Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Denny Hamlin, and Daniel Suarez had the run of his career in his new car and new team. They brought home the 4th place finish, and Ryan Newman rounded out the top 5. And 6 through 10 was William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, and Chase Elliott. Now, if you recall, last week during practice, they were having some terrible stuff happening, some terrible runs, and they even gave the teams more tires, added a 4th stage because they were afraid something bad was going to happen, but the actual race went down very smooth. And they've already announced they're going to bring the Bristol dirt back next year. They have not yet set a date, but if you did like it, it's coming back next year. So the Bristol Dirt Race will be back next year. So far with the point standings through 7 races, they're still going by overall points and not wins as of yet. And Denny Hamlin is your points leader because he has not won a race, but he has 6 top 5s in 7 races. Joey Logano is second right now in the points, followed by Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, and Brad Keselowski. And 6 through 10 is William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, last year's champion Chase Elliott, and Christopher Bell rounds out the top 10 as far as right now with your points, since they are still going by overall points and not wins. Joey Logano, since he's in second place right now, would be the leader if they were going by wins and not overall points. Now, if you're a NASCAR fan, the good news is the viewership of the race is up. The ratings are down, but it can be confusing because of technology nowadays. Not many people actually sit down and watch the race live. Most people record it and watch it later, or wait till it's on YouTube and watch it on YouTube. So the viewership of the overall races is up, but the ratings are down because ratings just go by who is watching the race as it airs live on TV. And like I said, this day and time of technology, not many people do that. They'll choose to watch it later when they get a chance. That way they can fast forward through commercials, they can fast forward through the cautions, and all you got to watch is the actual race. And that way you can have the whole race in an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. So if you look at the ratings and see the ratings are down, don't worry. Viewership for NASCAR is actually up. I think we're slowly but surely getting back to the good old days where you're going to start seeing NASCAR getting more and more popular again. But like I said, they're back in 2 weeks on Saturday night, April the 10th at Martinsville, off this weekend because of Easter. This is one of only 2 off weeks for the NASCAR Cup Series. And before we wrap it up, I'll give you my dad joke of the day. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. And that's going to do it for this Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.